So hello, here we are at Shakespeare Glass. So this is our first attempt at doing a new video where we're going to just blow the whole thing and chat. We haven't quite decided what to call the series of videos yet. We have gone from confessions in front of a glory hole to irons by fire. This is my assistant Rebs, and off we go. So today we are making mini baubles, which is an order. So we have the colour laid out on the marble here. So we have white powder and multicoloured chips. So,
and we've moved everything.
We've moved everything for the video. So you'll probably see an awful lot of us walking into things.
Yeah.
But we'll try. So we haven't quite decided the format of these yet. So it's our dry run. So I'm just putting the chips of colour on the gather of clear glass. So the gather looks orange just because it's hot.
It's still hot when it's not orange, though.
Yeah, it's still hot when it's not orange. Good point. As Rebs finds out on quite a regular basis. So now I'm heating it up in the glory hole to melt it all in. Now, this is our workshop, and as many of you know, you can come in the workshop and watch us blowing glass. And as many of you know, I'm not very good at talking to people when I'm blowing glass.
Can you smell burning hair?
Can I smell burning hair? Well, I haven't got any, so it's not me. No, I can't.
Oh, I can.
And this is what happens. We interrupt ourselves to forget where we are.
Sorry, carry
So
on.
I'm just putting air in the bubble here, in the bauble. So Rebs and myself chat away all day about all sorts of stuff, most of which is unrepeatable, really. But it occurred to me it must be very tricky when people come in here and they see us chatting away, that they can't just chat to us. And I was trying to think how I could explain this, and the best way to explain it, I felt, was, and we both think this is about right, if we're driving a car with your mate, you can chat away quite happily while you're going down the motorway, and then when you get to a tricky bit, you tend to have to concentrate. And glass blowing's a bit like that. A lot of it is fairly standard once you know what you're doing. But then you get to a bit where you have to concentrate, and we'll have to concentrate. So when you're talking to people who don't know when those bits are, you can appear really quite rude.
Well, they're not in our car.
No, they're not in our car. And they do get a bit stroppy at times. I wonder why I'm being rude. And I'm not, I'm just concentrating on this bit. Because even at that temperature, when to us we say it's cold, it's still at about 600 degrees. No, more than that, 700. So Rebs now has to put the top on over there while I start the next one.
All the pillars in the way.
We have to do this all day to make enough baubles.
Especially at Christmas.
Especially at Christmas. So a lot of the time it's fairly it's almost like human factory work. I mean, we try and make them all the same-ish, although we don't get too hung up. But anyway, our main problem today is what we're going to call this series of videos.
Yeah.
So at the moment, the two favourites are, courtesy of Reb's husband, Irons in the Fire, which we quite like.
But that was after about 4 or 5 very inappropriate.
He did. There was a lot of glory hole mentioning. And the other one I quite like is speech bauble.
Is what?
Speech bauble.
Speech bauble, yeah.
Not that it really matters, but we have to call them something. And we're just planning, there's a few sort of things that we always end up talking about. And we always get asked about. You know, so Rebs used to laugh at me when I used to explain how fed up I get when people going, "Are you hot? Do you get used to the heat? Do you ever burn yourself?"
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you cut yourself on the glass as well? Is another one.
Yeah, do you cut yourself?
Do you know what you're making before you start?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I can't think
How
of any
long have
more
you been
now.
blowing glass for?
Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't like your gas bill.
How long do you have to do an apprenticeship to do it?
Yeah, they do ask that as well. And are these really handmade? So, and most questions are asked in sort of in innocence, really. You know, it's not. I don't think people are asking things to annoy us, are they?
No, I think it's purely like you don't know about it. It's a bit of a weird one. You don't see glass blowers very much, or you've got an idea in your head before you actually know about it.
I suppose so. And I suppose in some ways, because we've been doing it quite a long time, we look like we know what we're doing. We really don't know what we're doing, do we? And some days, today being one of them, we really don't know what we're doing.
No.
So as you can see, because these are a fairly standard thing we make, we can chat away.
Apart from my bucket's in a different place.
Oh yeah, Rebs will be really confused. It'll probably take her weeks to recover from her bucket being a different place.
Well, because it's not here normally. It's normally tucked around the corner.
Can you manage?
I don't know. I keep missing the bucket.
So anyway, we'd like you, if you have any suggestions about what we should call this series of videos, to drop us a line.
Yeah, if it's like common questions answered, or
we get an awful lot of questions at the same. We're going to try and answer them on this series of videos. So we'll talk to you next week. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Oh, I now got to turn it off.